Hey, what's up? It's time for us to finish Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action series. This series has been fun, and at the end of this episode, during the discussion, we will I'll give a rundown of my thoughts of the whole series. And you know, like not a long one, I don't think, but just, you know, a quick summary of all my thoughts on the series, and also obviously on this episode that we're about to watch. I imagine this episode is gonna have some crazier, more high action type stuff, I imagine, considering it's the season finale, and I know the events that happen in the original, so they seem high octane. Let's see if this is gonna be high octane. And yeah, overall though, I want a season 2. I definitely want to see more of this. I want to see like all of Earth, you know. I want to see Azula properly have a role in the show. I want to see Toph. I want to see what else happens in book 2. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff. Book 2 is fantastic. So there's a lot of stuff that I would love to see in live action form, and I feel like this show will get a season 2. I think it's just popular enough and like just well received enough to get it. It wasn't like a runaway huge massive hit like One Piece was, I don't feel like, in terms of critical acclaim, not in terms of people watching. I imagine actually the same amount, if not more, people were watching this version, but I'm talking about in terms of how well received it was. It wasn't as much as One Piece was, but I still think this one's probably gonna get a season 2, I imagine. Let's jump into the episode 8, the final episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, season 1. Here we go. Oh shit! Yeah! Kill him! Nice. Nice. Oh shit! Nice. That seems like already the best Aang airbending we've seen in this series so far. Woo! There we go.
Hey, contain the soldiers at the front.
Good, and sokka barking orders.
Come on, let's go.
Oh shit, Sokka gonna jump on the top floor? Hell yeah. Yeah, Sokka. Good shit.
Slim heads aren't going anywhere.
Thanks to your plan.
That was a good plan. That worked well.
Chip down. How many more to go?
100. Oh my god, I was joking. I thought there'd be like 15, 20, which I thought would have been a lot. Legends.
Search the coastline for fissures. Signs of warm water outflows from the city.
There you
Could
go.
provide a pathway inside.
So you did have a plan, you were just worried about him.
Uncle,
I love you.
Lieutenant would have been proud.
Aww. Oh. Hugged the rope as well. That's so sweet, man. The Iroh and Zuko stuff is so great.
I have the Avatar.
How is Iroh's actor so good, man?
This is bad, isn't it?
They mean business, but so do we. I'd say it's 50-50.
Yeah, decent odds.
60-40. Where are you going?
To even the odds.
Oh, she's making it 50-50. What's she gonna do?
Assault on the waterbenders would be fruitless.
Well, yes, but
So
He's
it would make sense to
sacrificing.
attack on multiple fronts.
Oh.
Fire Nation engineers created this.
Oh, this isn't our work. No, this comes courtesy of our spies in Oman.
Yep, that
This is just
from the
a
Mechanist. Oh shit. Oh shit. Woo! Already beginning. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. I like seeing the waterbenders using these beams of ice.
Now's not the time, Katara. I thought I made myself clear. Women are not allowed in
Okay, so
combat.
this still isn't
How
over.
stupid that is. Full of the waterbenders, and you need all the help you can get.
The others are wanting to help as well.
What good is it relying on the past when it stops us from having a future?
Western side of the wall needs reinforcement.
Yeah, there we go.
Help them repair the damage. See if their warriors need any other assistance.
There you go.
The entire city will be in range soon.
Oh, I like this rotating shot.
Airbenders breach the wall. You'll be the first line of defense. I need you to go with Yue and help her move the people away from the wall. But most importantly, make sure the princess stays safe.
I swear.
He can do that. Yep.
Take care of her.
Oh, what a fucking stand-up dude. Top tier character right there.
He told us to help you in any way we can.
Okay.
We haven't finished our training yet, but
All right, Katara, you're leading people now. You got this.
If you spot any incoming fireballs, don't try to take them on yourself. Let me know.
yes, Master Katara.
Ooh, Master Katara.
I'm not a...
Yeah, you are. Damn, still fighting into the night.
Admiral,
Oh, that's
Waterbenders
actually
does
pretty
this strength
sneaky.
I suggest you pause the attack until daybreak.
No.
No,
Oh, we...
I have been studying.
A lot of the
up on
things I'm
that
saying is a
in
joke.
This realm, which is why I know that that isn't just any moon. And spirit worlds grow thin on this night.
Oh my god. He's such a good actor, Zhao's actor. He's so good.
Nothing. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo about lion turtles. Cosmic balance.
Really?
Push and pull.
He was reading shit about lion turtles and he ignored it.
Gleaned from the old tales of the mortal world
They appear in this world?
in order to better understand the balance,
Oh no, is that what he's got in
light
the
and darkness,
box?
life.
And death.
Just a little
Zhao,
knife.
You're not
He's gonna
thinking
use
of
to
tampering
stab
with
with
the
stab
spirit
him.
world, are you?
Oh.
Aang,
Kuruk
Avatar
in
Korra?
Force Ghost
I've come to warn
form.
you. My knife is near. I can
Your
sense it.
knife.
Nice.
Of their lives. Men, women, children. I'm not a monster.
But the moon spirit, yes.
No.
I'm only gonna kill the moon.
Zhao cannot be allowed to meddle with the
My
primal
God.
forces of nature.
There you are. When I didn't see you up there, I got worried. Are
You
you
need to
okay?
defend the moon, my man. Oh shit, Sokka. Defend him! Whoa, Momo? Momo just saved someone?
Good job, Momo. You actually made yourself useful.
Is he okay? No! What the hell?
Momo?
Oh my god, man! Oh my god.
We don't have much time.
This is nice that Sokka's one of the ones to save Momo though, considering he had a rivalry with Momo. Oh, holy shit! Whoa!
Sacred spot in the north. The waters that feed this grove are heated by the earth.
Wow, this looks awesome. You okay? Yay!
Momo!
Oh.
Dumb dummy, don't scare me like that.
Oh. And there's the balloon. Oh my god, Zuko, jeez. You almost drowned.
Sokka. What is that?
Something that shouldn't be here.
And you recognize it because it's the mechanists.
How do you know that?
Because I helped design the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Iroh really doesn't want to do this.
Either you help me find the spirits, as I burn this whole place to the ground.
And Iroh doesn't want that to happen. That's even worse. That's senseless
Can I
destruction
protect the spirits? No, but I know where we need to go.
and disturbing the spirit world.
There's nowhere left to run.
Zuko's here.
Listen to me. Go. Stop Zhao. I'll
Oh,
deal with him.
oh, Katara. Master Katara. Oh. I love the way Zuko bends. Nice, Katara. Oh.
You little peasant! You found a master, haven't you?
None of your business. Oh yeah, Katara.
Yes. You're looking at her.
That's Katara. That's the one I know and love. Uh-oh, Zhao. Uh-oh.
Push and pull. Yin and yang.
Shit, man.
Yes.
You shouldn't have chosen such an obvious form.
Zhao, whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold!
Oh.
Spare me your empty threats. New Fire Lord, you can stand by my side. Your presence will lend legitimacy to my claim.
He doesn't want it.
As long as he bows.
Oh, God.
Before Zhao,
Oh.
the Moon Slayer!
Red Moon.
For generations, Zhao, the Moon Slayer.
Zhao!
Oh. Okay, okay.
An entire race of benders. Can you imagine what that's like?
Yes.
Oh, shit, man.
Do you think anyone cares about you?
Oh,
How much
the
of a
Fire
threat
Lord
will the
does.
Avatar be once I eliminate from the world? Master of 3 elements. Doesn't quite have the same ring. Actually, I'm not sure you ever did.
Oh, I love his complex, his god complex. Oh, of course, Iroh. Careful not to dry out the fish with the airbending. Oh! Oh! Oh, whoa.
Yue!
Ooh. Cool. Oh, that's cool. I liked watching the moon disappear. That was a cool effect. Now they can't defend themselves anymore. I think this is a one shot as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that was a pretty lengthy shot, right? Man, they're gonna breach everywhere now. Oh, and her waterbending, she was winning! She was winning the battle! Oh, and it's cool that they're doing like the black and white but the fire lighting up things. That was always the coolest part of the original. Shit! Oh!
No! We'll cover your retreat.
You're a good man. You're fucking awesome, dude. I like him a lot. Iroh's gonna kill you! Can't hold back the Dragon of the West! Oh my god, here we go. Oh, here he fucking goes. I'm very curious how they're gonna do this.
I can save this one.
Woo! Oh shit! This is gonna be terrifying. Oh my god! Yeah. my god, it's like Godzilla.
Yue!
Yeah, you gotta stay by Yue.
Uncle, what is that?
Nothing.
That is wrath.
Oh, that's cool. They all bow.
No, Zuko! We must! We can't! We must!
Aru's just gonna save you. He needs you alive. You can't lose another son. Doesn't seem to be doing shit.
He's a small man who's going to meet a small end.
Zhao!
Yeah!
You're alive.
Yes, motherfucker. Ooh! That's sick! Oh. Come on, Zuko. Oh! Oh!
You ruined everything.
Give him a matching scar.
That was mine. My mission was...
Your mission was a sham. Ozai was playing with you. It was all a game.
Yeah, kinda. He plays with everyone.
And the winner is the one without the scar from Daddy. As motivation for your sister.
Same way he uses her, well, the Avatar as motivation for you.
Why? Azula told me everything I needed to know. You are the fire.
It's funny that they're filming it like this is a reveal, but they showed us that this was happening. It's only revealed as Zuko.
That's all you were.
Oh! Shit, man. Where's Aang? Oh. Oh! Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys are pissing off the fucking ocean and you're sailing on it. Think it's gonna be nice? Damn! Just crumbled. Oh, I love the lighting there. Oh my god. Damn, man. Oh. There's so many ships, man. There we go. That should take out a lot of them. I really love the colors of these scenes. The blue and the red against black and white contrast really well.
There must be something we can do, some way to bring the moon back to life.
Sokka. Thank you.
Savor this. Savor this kiss. Oh. Making sure he can't stop you.
This isn't a sad thing. It's because they want to know what it is to be mortal. It's worth
And now
the risk to be alive.
one of them just learned what it is to be mortal.
Even for just one night.
And she got a whole life because of the moon
Especially for one
spirit.
night.
Idiot! You're not just the Avatar, you're my family.
Oh.
Please, you don't have to do this.
She kind of does have to.
You wait, no.
Either that or you put Momo in there.
No.
Damn, man. Just gone. Cool, though. Oh, shit. He's going up into the sky. He just keeps going to space. I love the music. There's a smile.
So much destruction.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't fix everything. Jeez, man. Agna is fucking destroyed. Oh, Han. Oh my god. I don't want to lose him.
I watched it happen.
That's okay.
I stood on the sidelines while others fought and died.
Oh,
being
actually,
the warrior I could never be.
this is good for his character.
In a moment, but she must have been scared. He made sure she wasn't alone.
That's good, but I can see where they can take Sokka's character from here.
To be a hero.
Like using this as inspiration. And did also and it ties in his warrior storyline.
Do you remember how I told you water is the element of change? I'd forgotten what that truly meant.
Yeah, because you were keeping traditions.
Change. And I'm deeply grateful that you did. There's a whole new generation of waterbenders who'll need training.
If you want to be a master.
In that case, he couldn't have asked for a better master. For you.
Oh. Spirit water oil? Oil? Why did I say oil? Water.
A reminder
Spirit
of
water.
what we've gone through.
Lieutenant G would have known to stay out of the worst of the battle. He and the crew may be looking for us right now.
I hope so. I hope we didn't lose G.
Oh no.
It did not go his way at all. He didn't get really any victories here.
Then you should rest.
Ah, Aang, don't take it on yourself. You're the only reason there are people still in there.
And so stop worrying about the past and start thinking about what you still have to do.
You still have to do book 2 and 3, Aang.
You're gonna learn waterbending, and I'm gonna make sure of that. And then earthbending.
Which means back to Amashu.
Why is everything always about your stomach?
Because that's where his brain is.
Oh, says the kid with the melon head.
Oh, I could go for a melon.
See?
Aang's,
food is always
Aang's
the right
eyes
answer.
widened there. He was shocked by the
inside?
melon head insult. We're gonna have to meet Melon
Agna
Lord.
qel'a took heavy damage. It seems the Avatar remains alive and free.
Seems we lost
Pity,
a lot.
but not unexpected. Distraction.
Oh.
The North was never the true target.
He keeps doing this.
For the first
Oh,
time in
yeah.
a century,
You got Boomy.
Omashu is in the total conquest of the Earth Kingdom.
It's a cool helmet.
Was the Fire Lord aware Prince Zuko was among the forces at Agna qel'a?
If Zuko was strong, he'll survive.
And he did.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice the weak.
Oh my god, this
to
dude.
keep yourself strong.
This fucking dude, man. Yeah, I know this is azula. Damn, man. Oh, so close to the actual fire, though. You could have burned your own banner.
So, what's next?
Oh, she's ready for season 2.
Measuring the movements of the heavens has always proven difficult. But we have devised a method to better understand
Oh,
celestial
is
motion.
this about the comet?
When the time finally draws near.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's unnecessary, but cool.
We shall see the return
of Sozin's comet.
Sozin's comet.
Okay, and that concludes Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 1. Wow. Okay, cool finale. I enjoyed that finale, definitely. I'll talk about the episode first, and then I'll give like an overall opinions of the series, of the live action adaptation of this show. So in this episode, the battle was cool. I mean, there was a lot of action in this episode, and the action, I would say, was probably some of the most epic looking action. I mean, it was the most epic looking action of the show so far. The firebenders looked strong, the waterbenders looked strong. Like, I would say the waterbending in this episode was the best that it's been. I was talking about in the last episode how the waterbending felt like it was you know, not quite as hard hitting as you'd expect waterbending to be. But in this episode, I didn't really feel that. I felt like it was pretty hard hitting the whole episode. The Zuko and Katara fight was what I wanted out of the Katara and Pakku fight. That was very good. It was still very short. I wanted it to be like double that length, but what we did get, like, they had a lot to get through in this episode. It was already an hour episode, so I understand. I get it, and it was cool. I really liked that. I mean, every one of Zuko's fight scenes in this show have been great, because Zuko doing his like cool little breakdancing moves is just awesome for live action. Like that, his firebending style translates the best to live action. It works so well. So yeah, I really liked that fight. I liked the Zhao Zuko stuff as well. Again, it was pretty short, but it was a good fight. Zhao in general was awesome. I feel like they made Zhao's like death even more confusing in this. Like in Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon, he, like, you know, they leave his death to be super like up in the air, but then in Legend of Korra it kind of vaguely, you know, shows off what happens, explains what happens in one quick instant, you know, like they don't sit down and explain it, but you can tell what happened based on something that happens in Legend of Korra. So like that, you know, it was already pretty vague there, but here it's like he kind of gets set on fire and goes into the water, and then we just don't see him again. So yeah, it is in a very similar way. I kind of wish they did it more in the way that the original did it, not necessarily because I think it was like that would have been better, just maybe a little less confusing. Like I think that would have been like, I don't know if the moment of like Zuko trying to save Zhao would have worked in that. They don't necessarily need that to come over to this version, because I feel like this is a different Zuko where that it doesn't matter that much. But at the very least, having the spirit be the one to take out Zhao would have made it possibly a little less confusing. But I mean, overall, I think excuse me, I think people are gonna get it. It should be fine. So I think Sokka is one of the ones they did best in this show, and this episode sort of tying up his like warrior storyline, where it's like his father expected him to be a warrior, he's struggling with that, and then in the final episode he's not fighting, and yet because of him Yue does what she does, and because of that the moon spirit is saved. So it was Sokka like inadvertently helping the or not inadvertently but indirectly helping to save the world. And so that idea of like, you don't have to be a warrior to be a hero, works well for Sokka's character, I think. And yeah, they're probably taking it to a good place, I think. And I mean, if they're doing what I expect them to do, then yeah, it sounds like it's going to work out well. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, there was like some cool stuff in this episode overall. I liked it, and I don't think there was anything that was in this episode or wasn't in this episode that I felt was out of place. So now I just will give a summary of my thoughts on the series. Overall, Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action show, I would say it was better than it was bad. Like, it's more good than bad, I would personally say. People know when they watch my channel, I'm not one to shit talk media. I have a lot of opinions on like media literacy and sort of cynicism when it comes to media. A lot of people would have gone into this show ready to look for the flaws. So ready for it. And there are certainly flaws in this show. Absolutely, for sure. There are definitely things that I don't like about the things that they did in this show. But at the same time, I don't take things I don't like in these shows personally. I tend to not think about them. So like some of the things I didn't like, I wasn't a big fan of like Boomy's characterization or the way they did Roku. Not necessarily because they're different, but because the changes that they did to those characters weren't as interesting to me. I just found those bits of the show kind of uninteresting overall, you know? And I feel like that wouldn't have, like, for a lot of viewers even new to the show, those characters wouldn't have left as much of an impression because of those changes, you know? But with that being said, I just don't think about it, you know? Like after the Boomy episode, I haven't thought about Boomy really, you know? I haven't thought, I don't dwell on it. And I feel like, as someone who, I went to university to study writing. I actually studied, I have a degree in creative writing and a minor in English, a double degree, one in media, one in arts. And so I have some sort of expertise in what I'm talking about. I studied this. And yet I think a lot of modern media criticism leans too heavily on trying to find the faults, trying to make fun of things. And like, you know, trying to be the one to point out things so that everyone can laugh at your observations. And it's like tearing apart art is, for me, more unhelpful than it is helpful. Not to say that constructive criticism is a bad thing, but like the vast majority of people like to use that as a defense for them to just, like, you know, throw shit on everything that they come across. So what I do with media generally when I watch it is I will go into it, and what I'm looking for is all the things that I'm really excited about and that I like about it and that I think are cool. And this show has a lot of stuff in it, and I would say a lot of stuff in it that I do think is really cool and I really like. I've said it 1,000 times, Iroh and Zuko in this show, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't think I'd change a thing. Like that, they got two great actors. Those two actors have great chemistry, like a good grasp on these characters. The characters are slightly different than they are in the original, and that's fine. It's an adaptation. They're doing their own story, and it's great. I love some of the things they focused on with Iroh. They showed more of his past. They showed the effects of his past with the siege on Ba Sing Se, and I think that's fucking awesome to show, like, you know, the flaws of the way he was brought up and the way that inspires his character. That's really great. I loved all the Ozai stuff. Ozai using his kids against each other, the acting, the voice for Ozai, the Agni Kai showing Ozai's like firebending, all of that stuff, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Sokka, basically everything related to Sokka was pretty much perfect as well. Like the actor is great. He embodies Sokka really well. But like even more than that, I think the writing of his character, not the quips, not the dialogue, but the writing of the themes of his character is what I'm talking about. They gave him an interesting through line throughout the entire season. He had the most development and intrigue, and like his character took the most interesting arc, I think, in the show. He didn't change drastically from start to finish, but his perspective on the situations did, and the situations around him, like everything that happened to Sokka served his character arc. I think that's really hard to do, and they did it very well, I think. Especially for a character that's like the joker of the group, the fun-loving, you know, one-line quippy dude of the group, to be able to like properly bring out that character depth when adapting his character is really cool. Some of the ways they combined some of these storylines I think was very interesting and pretty well done. Zhao was perfect. Like I even feel like I understand Zhao more in this than I do in the original. I feel like this version of Zhao is like so well acted that I'm like, yeah, I get this loser. Like, he's such a scumbag, but I completely get him. So that is really really great. I found the like Aang, Katara, who else? Azula. Trying to think of like other big main characters. Those characters to be well done, not like mind-blowingly good, but they will like they have some like moments that I was like, yes, that's absolutely what I love about these characters. And I think with a second and even a third book of this, they really could nail these characters. And there's nothing I'm really disappointed. Like I'm not massively disappointed by anything that was happening. If I had like minor adjustments to make, I would have Aang like they kind of pretended he was more goofy than he actually was. I would give him some more scenes of doing, you know, like upbeat stuff, like let him be a little cartoonish. But I don't really know where you'd fit those scenes, but I think they might be kind of necessary so that people don't just see him as a protagonist who only thinks about his responsibility. Because like the back half of the show, that was like all of his lines. Katara, I think got better and better as the show went on. So I think she might be in the clear in terms of characterization of what I want from her. Honestly, I think I just want, this is more of a special effects thing, I just want her waterbending blast to look more vicious. But obviously they can also do that more as the show goes on and have it look sick and like she's growing. But I would like that out of her. And like she had more and more as the show went on, like more of those like sassy, you know, like I'm the queen lines that I like from Katara, like when she's a bit more confident in herself and when she's a bit more hot-headed. In this episode, she had the like when Zuko was like, "You little peasant, you got a waterbending master, didn't you?" And she went, "Yeah, you're looking at her." Like that's Katara. That's what I really like about Katara. So so I enjoyed that. So I hope they can lean into that more, because I do think the actress can pull that off really well. So I think that actress is gonna grow into this role more if you give her more opportunities. I think it could be a case of like by book 3, if they like write her character better and better, and the actress is growing with that role, she could be like a standout in the show if they do it right, you know. And then with Azula, I actually think Azula's actress is great. There was that scene really, like in the introduction to Azula, they had that scene of her watching people burning and her eyes lighting up with the fire and stuff. I think I just want like 2 or 3 more of those scenes in the show, in the season, to like really drive home, because they did well showing her obsession and making her more sympathetic. That's cool. I don't think there's a problem with making her more sympathetic, even if like we want to show her being evil. I think it's cool that they're setting up like why she's so crazy and unhinged. But I want, I as I said, I just wanted like 1 or 2 more scenes of her doing something crazy and letting that actress do the crazy eyes, because the crazy eyes that she did in that first scene was incredible, and that's exactly what Azula feels like. That's the energy that I want. And so yeah, like maybe even do more like close-ups when she's in scenes. I would maybe do like close-ups of her eyes very often. I would have that be a running thing throughout the show and let the actress go to town with it, you know, like keep filming her and just get her to do crazy eyes and put it in every scene, because I think she could really pull that off. I trust in her, knowing nothing about that actress other than this. From what I've seen from her acting skills, she can pull that off, so let her do it. But yeah, overall, I'm sure there's stuff that I missed talking about, but overall, I did definitely enjoy this series. I am 100% looking forward to books 2 and 3. I hope they get them, and I hope the world like allows more, you know, writers and studios and stuff the leeway to do stuff like this, because this stuff, like these series can get better if we like really talk up the stuff that's awesome in this series instead of talking down the stuff that you don't like. If you keep talking down the stuff you don't like, studios are gonna be like, well, we can't please them, so let's not fucking make anything ever, you know? And I know some people are like, yes, let's not, like, people shouldn't make live action things. They should just leave the originals alone or whatever. But it doesn't, like, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. But having these things out there, we can get some amazing stuff. And I think, like, some of the Zuko and Iroh stuff in this show, that makes the whole show worth it, you know? Like, even if the other stuff was all bad, those scenes alone are just great to have out in the universe, not to mention a lot of this other stuff that's happening. So like, support this stuff, please. Like, make sure that they know what's good about these series so that they can lean into it, so that they can do that stuff more often, and then we'll be able to improve this stuff as a whole, you know? I think the One Piece live action, as much as I talk about it, made great strides, because now that people are talking positively about it, people know what audiences want out of a live action, and maybe now that like more companies are going to put more money in and time and effort and writers into this stuff, especially since the One Piece live action was done by the creator and massive fans. Like, huge fans of the show. The showrunner's a huge One Piece fanboy, you know? It has Oda, that he can discuss all the stuff with Oda, the writer of One Piece. Oda chose Luffy's actor himself. Nami's actor, Emily Rudd, like, basically dreamed of playing Nami for her life, you know? And Nami's one of her favorite characters ever. So, like, there's just so much stuff in there that just, it's a recipe for success, and allow more series to be able to make that recipe by supporting them, I think. That's my opinion. But thank you for watching. Make sure to support this video and this channel if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Gent Watches One Piece channel, speaking of One Piece. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.